Good morning, students. Welcome, all of you. How are you? You are fine, I think. Today, I am going to discuss one important chapter of grammar. Actually, I started this chapter the previous day, and as I took the feedback from you, you did not understand, you could not understand well. So today, once again, I am just discussing a little bit about the previous part, and with that I am discussing the next part also. Okay, so what was the topic of discussion the previous day? It was all about clause. Okay, so in my previous video I discussed about noun clause. Noun clause is that subordinate clause which act as noun. Okay, and where do we find noun? We find a noun before the verb, after the verb, and noun act as subject, noun act as object. That means the place of noun is in the place of subject, in the place of object. Okay, before the verb we use subject, after the verb we use object. So wherever we will see the sub clause, that means subordinate clause, we have to think about, is it coming after verb or before verb? If it is before the verb, that is subject of a verb. If it is after the verb, then object of a verb. Okay, if the subclause is subject of a verb, then it must be noun clause. If the subordinate clause is object of a verb, it must be also noun clause. So this is the two condition of noun clause. And the third one is what? Noun clause may be if the subclause is after the preposition. That means if the subclause is the object of a preposition, that must also be a noun clause. So look at the board, we can see he said that he won't come here. That he won't come here, this is subordinate clause. Okay, and this subordinate clause is acting as noun, acting as object of the verb said. This is coming after the verb, so this is noun. We said that noun comes in place of object or in place of subject. Here verb is here, so this is the place of object and this is the place of subject. So in place of object, this clause is coming and acting as a noun. So this is object of a verb, noun clause. Okay, now next sentence. What he says is not true. Main verb is here, and before the verb, this is the place of subject. Before the verb subject, after the verb object. So before the verb, this place is the place of subject, and in this place of subject, here this clause is subclause. So this subclause is subject of a verb, that is must be also noun clause. Next one. I listened to what he sang. To is a preposition. So after to, this is object. Before to, this is subject. And this part is subordinate clause. This subordinate clause is taking the place of object. So this is object of what? Object of preposition to. So this is object of preposition to. This must be also noun clause. These are the three ways. Another two condition is what? Complement to a verb and in apposition to noun. Noun, what is noun? It is a rumor. It is a rumor. Rumor is afwa. So rumor is noun. This word is noun. Okay? It is a rumor. ये एक rumor है. So what is that rumor? The rumor is what? That he will win. So whatever rumor is there, this is the same. जो अफवाह है वो ए बी है. So this rumor is supplemented by this clause. What is the rumor? The rumor is this. So this part is the supplement of noun. Noun का ये पूरक परिपूरक noun को complete कर रहा है ये part. Noun जैसा इसका behavior है. So this is coming in place of noun. That means rumor, whatever rumor is that he is that he will win. This is also the rumor. That here is the rumor and this is also the rumor. So this is coming in a position of a noun. This is acting as noun and this must be noun clause in opposition to noun. Okay. Now next, what is next? Complement to verb. Complement to verb means, complement means after V verb there will be subclause. What are V verbs? Am, is, are, was, were. After these V verbs there will be a subclause and that clause will be the what? Complement. Complement means that will also make the sense clear. Complement to V verb. After V verb that clause will come, then the sentence will be complete. This is what? This is what I decided to do. ये है वो कौन सा जो मैं तय किया था. So this is a V verb. After V verb, this is the subclause. Okay. So, you know, subclause are actually usually started with relative pronoun or subordinate conjunction. Okay. This is subordinate conjunction that is joining these two parts. He said he won't come. This is joining these two sentences. So this is conjunction. Conjunction has the function of joining two words and sentences. This is subordinate conjunction. This is also subordinate conjunction. What he says is not true. That means it is not true what he says. So what here joining these two sentences? It is not true. He says. This is this he says, or what he says. This part is connected by what he says. It is not true. These two sentences are connected by this subordinating conjunction. So this is another conjunction. Here also conjunction what. Here also conjunction that. Here also conjunction what. So subordinate conjunctions are there at the starting, at the beginning of subordinate clause. Okay. And this subordinate clause is coming after V verb. So this is the complement to a verb and this clause generally comes after V verb. This type of clause always what? Noun clause. Okay. This is subordinate noun clause. Now what is antecedent? Antecedent is sub clause modifying the noun or pronoun. Subclause modifying noun or pronoun. Subclause modifying noun or pronoun. Subclause modifying noun or pronoun. You can write also though. Subclause modifying the noun. Subclause modifying the noun or pronoun. That means whatever noun or pronoun modified by subclause is called antecedent. Okay. Just remember this. I will discuss. No antecedent is there before sub-noun clause, subordinate noun clause. Here subordinate noun clause, this cannot be called antecedent. Here this is subordinate clause, this cannot be called antecedent. Here is subordinate clause, this cannot be called antecedent. What is antecedent? Antecedent is the noun or pronoun. Here this is not noun. This is also not noun, modified by this. This is not modified that this. And two is not a noun. Rumor is noun, but that he win is not modifying rumor. This is actually coming after verb is. Okay? And rumor is not that. Rumor is this part total. If rumor is only that, then rumor is noun and rumor is antecedent. Okay? What is antecedent? Antecedent is the relative pronoun or relative adverb which is modifying the noun before the clause. Okay? Relative प्रोनाउन क्या होता है? रिलेटिव प्रोनाउन एक प्रोनाउन होता है जो प्रोनाउन एक नाउन के बदले में आता है और उस नाउन के करीब करीब रहते हैं. द प्रोनाउन व्हिच कम्स इमीडिएटली आफ्टर द नाउन और प्रोनाउन, that is called relative pronoun. The noun which is immediately before the pronoun, relative pronoun, is called antecedent, and the pronoun which comes immediately after the antecedent or immediately after the noun is called relative pronoun. Here, if you see this part, you can understand well. Okay. Subordinate adjective clause. Other name of adjective clause is relative clause. Okay. He is the man who stole money. Here man and who, same. Whatever man is that, who is that? Man means not that whole sentence. Man means who. And who stole money is describing the noun man. And the clause which describes the noun, that is adjective clause. And this is the main symptom or the main sign of adjective clause. What is that? Relative pronoun must be there, and before that pronoun there will be a noun. Okay? Relative pronoun is who. Here, who. Relative pronoun. Why? Who is coming instead of the man. This is the man. ये है वो इंसान. Who मतलब जो. Who मतलब जो और man एक ही चीज है. और who, man, same. Who is relative pronoun, and before that relative pronoun the noun is called what? Antecedent. Here written antecedent. So this man is noun as well as this man is antecedent. Before the relative pronoun, whatever noun comes, that is antecedent. Okay? And this is the main sign of adjective clause. There must be noun, there must be relative pronoun, and with that relative pronoun the clause will start, and that clause will act as adjective. So this is adjective clause. Okay, next sentence. I need the book. Whatever book is that, which is the same thing. I need that book. मुझे वही book चाहिए. Which, जो. So which and book is same. And which is relative pronoun coming instead of, in place of this book. Okay. And the book, this is noun. This is also antecedent. And which is relative pronoun, because this is telling this has the relationship with this book. Who is the relationship has man, which is the relationship has with book. So this is relative pronoun. Okay. And the clause starting with this relative pronoun is the relative clause or adjective clause, because this is modifying this antecedent. This clause is modifying this antecedent. Okay. Next, this is the place. Place is a noun. And where is the pronoun coming in place of place? Place is noun. This is the place. एक जगह है. Where? जहाँ पे. So place and where, same thing. Place is relative pronoun. Here where is relative pronoun. Place is noun. Place is also antecedent. Okay. Here, wherever there is relative pronoun and the clause which starts with relative pronoun is called relative clause or adjective clause. This is called adjective clause or relative clause, where he was born. Next, the moment when I got a word was a great moment in my life. So the moment is noun. This is the antecedent. And the moment is described with this clause, when I got the award. When I got the award. So this is the this is modifying. This clause is modifying the noun moment. Okay. And when is the relative adverb? Here where is the relative adverb? Not pronoun. Here is the relative adverb. Place, time, reason, purpose, cause. These are actually described with relative adverb. These things are described with relative adverb. So here place, where is relative adverb? Book, which relative pronoun? Who, relative pronoun? Where, relative adverb? When, relative adverb. Okay. The moment, when. Moment and when, same thing. So here is the noun or pronoun. Here is noun, moment, This is antecedent and this is relative adverb. Relative adverb telling the moment. Moment and when is the same thing. And this is starting with relative adverb. So this is the relative what? Relative clause or adjective clause. We cannot say relative adverb clause. We cannot say relative adverb. So whatever clause will start with relative pronoun or relative adverb will act as adjective, and before that there will be antecedent, that must be relative clause or adjective clause. So wherever there is adjective clause, there must be antecedent. This is the main thing. Okay. The rumor is that. Rumor and that is same thing. Rumor is not that he is missing. The rumor that he is missing, that is also rumor, but the rumor is antecedent and that is coming in place of rumor. Here that is relative pronoun and that he is missing is telling something about the rumor, describing something about the rumor, and this is what? This is adjective clause because there is antecedent. Okay. You may be suspicious, you may be doubtful that this may be noun clause, because here is another sentence. It is a rumor that will win. So rumor and that will win. This is the, you can imagine that this is antecedent. No, this is not antecedent, because what? This rumor is coming after be verb or main verb. There is a verb. It is a rumor. So this is acting as object, acting as noun, and this is what? This is coming in place of noun. In place of noun, in opposition to noun. Here this is not coming in place of rumor. This is describing the rumor. What is that rumor? The rumor is that he is missing. And here there is no verb. You can see. The principal clause is he is missing. That he is missing is subordinate clause, and the rumor is not true. The rumor is not true. This is the principal clause. The rumor is not true. This is principal clause, and that he is missing is subordinate clause. Okay. Here there is verb at the end and coming after rumor, not before rumor. Here it is a rumor. The rumor is what? That he will win. So here before rumor there is a verb. Here before rumor there is no verb. Okay. So this is the difference of these two sentences. The man whom I honored is not alive. Here whom is the relative pronoun coming in place of noun, the man. This is the antecedent, and whom I honored is not alive. This is a subordinate clause, and this is describing the man. Okay, describing the man. So this is what? Relative clause or subordinate adjective clause. It is that pen. It is that pen whose cap is missing. Whose means the pen. Whose means what? The pen. That pen or what? Same thing. And whose is coming in place of that pen. Whose is relative pronoun. Whom, relative pronoun. That, relative pronoun. So in case of relative pronoun or in case of relative clause or adjective clause, there must be pronoun or adjective, pronoun and adverb, relative pronoun or relative adverb, and before there must be one antecedent. Antecedent is compulsory. Okay. Immediately after antecedent, the clause will come, that it must be relative clause, that must be adjective clause. Immediately after the antecedent, whatever sub clause will be there, it will be what? It will be what? It will be adjective clause or adverb clause. Okay. So here I discussed all about adjective clause or relative clause. If there is any problem, any doubt, you can clear. Okay. And the difference already discussed. Difference is what? Here subordinate noun clause must be subject to a verb, object to a verb, object of a preposition in opposition to a noun, or complement to a verb. These are the 5 conditions where you can say noun clause. And what is the adjective clause? Adjective clause or relative clause must have one antecedent. Adjective clause or relative clause must have antecedent. And antecedent is what? Antecedent is noun or pronoun coming immediately before the subclause. Before the subclause. That means before the subordinate clause. Okay? And the subordinate clause coming immediately after the antecedent will be what? Adjective clause or relative clause. Why relative clause? Because that clause has a relative pronoun or relative adverb. That's why the clause is named as relative clause. Okay? And other name of relative clause is adverbial clause. Now you understood? Still, if you have problem, you can tell me. Otherwise, today is the last day of relative and noun clause, and next day we will start adverbial clause. Okay? Bye bye all of you.